Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with Purdue's head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So North Carolina's offense will take the field first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Tar Heels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. There's a crease. The 20. Touchdown, North Carolina. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
So Purdue's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Inside, it's Terrell. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
This is an interesting now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone from the touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hawkins. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Working the middle.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Terrell. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David, and I know he...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They were hoping for a little more, but it could have been worse as the punt goes out of bounds, and they'll put it in play around the 45-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Under fire. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. To the air on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then. Off the left upright and through. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. There he goes. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's going to take off. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. So now it's second and long. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. At the 40, there he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Line gets set, first down. Wants to go right back downfield. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And that second down completion was anything but helpful. Threw it in reverse, and now it's third and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Fighting off the defender. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? Pulls it in. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on third down. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Could not make his way to the corner. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Here's the return. Great move. Now he's got room. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. North Carolina will call its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that will extend their lead even further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks going up against Appalachian State. And it's South Carolina in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
What a cut! Oh, another great move! He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he'll be brought down.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football defense.
Maybe a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
I think you've seen 2 plays back-to-back now with poor pass protection in front. Guys have to do a better job. You've got a golden chance here to put a touchdown on the board. In 2 consecutive plays, they can't protect the QB.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That's caught. It's Kinsey. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a third and long. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tackled there by the defense. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Got him. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Rolled his way into the end zone.
Finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the North Carolina sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards.
It's a seam wide open. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UNC! And the route is on.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's got him wide open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Leaves it with the back. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. This was one of the primary storylines going into this one. How productive would these two wide receivers be? Both of them have scored touchdowns, and we have a quarter to go. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They go to the counter. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Terrell. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Defense.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. 1st and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Terrell. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Still looking, on the move. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Terrell.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Rush is on him. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play-calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's Terrell. Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.